Okay, I think we are finally ready to go. Let me pop the chat out here. What is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man that can play, and we're back with another live stream of a low fuel motorsports daily race. This is season 7, week 6 at circuit whatever they call it, but I just call it Barcelona. And we are going to get some practice in. So the race starts at 7:15. Let's go.
Low tire pressure, stay away from curbs.
One of the things I found out, difference between driving a GT3 car and a Formula 1 car with these sim racing games, is the GT3 cars are much slower, therefore you got much more time to think about what you're going to do. But these GT3 cars also don't handle near as good as a Formula 1 car either. Damn it. Try to trail break it through there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Damn it.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
Damn it. it!
We've got some light damage on the front of the car.
This is one of the bad things about jumping back and forth between GT3 and Formula One, is that I gotta get used to this shit again. Actually, let's see how much time we got before the session starts. A little under 15 minutes. Damn it, here comes the slide.
Yellow flag on, good job.
Major Wanker, how's it going? And I'm low on fuel. Just trying to get some practice in for the race. So...
Yellow flag in sector 2.
So I can turn in the constant 147s, but I think to realistically finish in the middle of the pack, you know, finish good enough to gain some ELO, I'm gonna have to turn in the 146. Damn it! That's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to...
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, car's gonna run out of gas anyway. Let's see what time it is. Oh, it's actually time to join the session. So we are looking for session 245.06. .245.06 split 2.
Green light.
And we are qualifying. I used to have that corner down pat. Now, that's just the jumping back and forth between that and Formula One.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Only gonna give me 11th place though. might as well go ahead and take it back to the garage. So the fastest lap here is 144.2 so far. And my fastest lap was 146.5. So 2.3 seconds slower than the leader. That qualifies me 14th. So, not fast enough to win. That's obvious. I can't, even if I could break the 145s, that wouldn't even be fast enough to win. So the plan is, as always, to run a clean race. I'm 14th, which puts me in the back half of the pack. There's, I guess, the advantage to that is I'll see the carnage happening because it'll happen in front of me. And if it only involves 1 or 2 cars, I could probably drive through it. But if like 3, 4, 5 cars get caught up in the carnage, then yeah, that could be a problem. Either I could get caught up in it, or I might have to slow down to avoid it, which would set me even further back. So this, driving the GT3 cars after spending an extended amount of time behind the wheel of these Formula One cars on Formula One, the cars handle great on that game. The big problem with that game is getting out of the corners. If you have everything turned off, it is too easy to spin that car around when you put your foot all the way on the floor. You have to feather it out of corners. This game here, I can get away with punching the car out of the corners because of the traction control. And because the car is much slower than a GT3, than a Formula car, I'm approaching corners much slower because I have more time to think about it. But these cars do not handle near as good as a Formula One car in terms of sim racing. So it's easier to lose these cars in the corners. Whereas the Formula One cars, it's easier to lose the car coming out of the corners if you put your foot on the floor. This game is easy to lose the car going into the corner. If your braking is not on point and you're not taking the right angle, it's too easy to understeer or oversteer. I mean, with the Formula One cars, the only way you're going to understeer that car is if you overshoot your brake marker. If you hit your brake marker or before it, you know, you're pretty much not going to understeer the car. But you will oversteer it if you punch it too hard coming out of corners. Again, you got to feather it out of corners. Let's see here. I got to... Yeah, that should do it. Gotta have to put some fuel in the car. So last week, I don't think I really streamed any LFM races because they were at Snetterton, and that is not one of my better tracks. Actually, the one thing that worked in my favor for that race that I did is that it was raining, and for whatever reason, I seem to do better in the wet than dry. I think it's because I kind of drive the same, but the pace of the rest of the drivers are slower, making it easier for me to keep up with them. So I gained some ELO and some safety rating points from the race at Snetterton, but I would probably have to say if that was a dry race, I probably would have got blown out. But it did stop raining towards the end of the race, so with about 2 laps to go, my tires started to burn up. They were already completely yellow by the time the race ended and they were starting to turn red. So I would say about another lap or two, the tires would have blown out. This track here, I think there's really only 2 points that I got to get faster at, or approach them better. I got to get better at approaching turn 1.
30 seconds.
And there's an uphill right-hand corner that I got to get better at that too. But I think if I can get better at those 2 parts of the track, then I think I can turn in some low 147s consistently, or some high 146s consistently.
Stay in double file. Low tire pressure. Stay clear of the curbs.
Boy, this is running extra jittery for some reason.
Green light. Give it all you can. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Be careful. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. There's a slow car ahead. Clear on the right. Car on the left.
What an asshole!
Clear on the left.
Look at him taking all those chances. He is going to cause a wreck. Right here, this is one of the areas where I got to get faster. they're gonna cause a wreck. The guy in the Ferrari again, he taking chances.
left. You're given a warning for exceeding check limits.
A little late for that, ain't it? Went wide and still turned into 146.8. Ferrari's at it again. That is Colin, so God damn it. God damn it, come on. killed my momentum. Fuckwad! I lost 4 places because of that dickhead. These low-fuel motorsport races have gotten just as bad as the open lobbies. These too many dickheads in here trying to squeeze up underneath. I am going to save this replay, and if there's anybody in here that I can report, I'm going to report every one of them. I don't know which is worse. People causing wrecks because they don't know how to drive, or people causing wrecks because they taking too many chances. They in 13 fucking places. Here we are, like 15 minutes into the race. They in 14th fucking place and think they got a chance to win and shit and driving doing dumb shit. Honestly, this is probably one of those moments where if this was not a low-fuel motorsports race, I probably would have started retaliating. I probably would have either tried to catch these guys so I can knock them off the road or sit and wait for them so I can get them, but this is a low-fuel motorsports race. You can't do that here. Hey, Hockey, what's going on? Not having a good race, brother. I'm in last place, bro. There's some real dickheads in this session. Matter of fact, if you hang around, there's about a minute and a half in this race. So after this race is over, I'm going to save the replay and I'm going to show you who the dickheads were. There's one guy in particular in a Ferrari. His name was Colin. He just had his mind made up that he owned the road, and he was doing too much side-by-side shit in the corners, and yeah, he did some paint swapping. I think he even caused the record too. So what's gonna hurt me is I got all kinds of shit. I got 3 warnings for track cuts.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
And it's the final warning, so if I go off the track again, I'll get disqualified, and that's going to register as a DNF, and that's going to make me lose a lot of safety rating and ELO. Well, I'm going to lose ELO anyway because, you know, I qualified 14th and I'm finishing last. And I can see it in my rear view mirror. The 2 guys that bumped me out of the way, they had their mind made up. At some point they were going to try to slip up underneath me because they tried it a couple of times and I was able to like slam the door on them and defend my position. But so as soon as they saw that opportunity to get inside, or what they thought was an opportunity, they did it. And when I tried to hold my line, I ended up bumping into him. So That's some stick setup. How much did it cost, bro? I spent a lot of money on all this shit. This is the last lap right here. I'll tell you in a minute. So what I think I should do is just pull over and save the replay right now. All right. So I gotta do this lap to finish the. I gotta finish the race, otherwise I get I lose points for DNL. So let me finish this lap, and then I'll break down how much all this shit costs, and then we'll check out that replay and show you the jerks that caused me to finish last. Also, depending on what time it is and how I feel, I might jump back over to Formula 1 over on Twitch. So, link to my Twitch channel is in the description. So, make sure you follow me on Twitch. Sub to me, however you want to put it. Because my F1 streams, I'm mixing up my F1 streams over on Twitch, because I think Twitch is a little more user-friendly to the streamers than YouTube is. At least with particular certain games. This game is okay as far as streamer friendly, but F1, what I'm dealing with that game is when I stream it from YouTube, if the YouTube chat isn't highlighted, the comments don't come through. So what ends up happening is, like, after every session, I have to go back and highlight the chat and let all the comments catch up. Whereas on Twitch, you know, the comments come through in real time. So I don't have to keep checking back and forth, you know, periodically checking for comments. So that's why I'm mixing up my streams, the F1 streams on Twitch. This game right here in particular will pretty much stay on YouTube. My original intentions were to stream the PS5 version of ACC on Twitch, but the physics are nowhere near what the PC physics are. But they're supposed to have an update coming out next month, version 1.8, which is what we're on right now, and that's supposed to like catch the physics up to the PC physics. Once they do that, if the physics end up being where the satisfactory to me, then I'll get back to streaming the PS5 version of ACC on Twitch. So let me go ahead and back out of here. Now my setup. Okay, so let me pull these gloves off. This rig that I'm sitting in, you know, the cockpit, whatever you want to call it, that was $900. And this is all, you know, manufactured retail price before shipping and taxes and all that shit kick in. Because when you factor all that stuff in, you know, we're talking probably a few $100s more between my rig and my computer and shit like that. So, so this rig or cockpit was $900. This wheelbase right here was $1,200. So we're already up to $2,100. This steering wheel was $200, so now we're up to $2,300. Then these pedals right here where my hands are at, those were $370. So now we're up to almost $2,700. And let me look over and see if there's anything I missed. I added some base shakers. I've got some base shakers underneath here that provides rumble feedback, you know, with the tires and in the motor and gearing and stuff like that. The 2 base shakers plus the amp was about $150, so we're at I think we're at close to $2,900. And then my 2 computers named Voltron and Voltron Jr. This computer right here, Voltron, I can't remember what it is to the exact penny, but it's around $3,000. I think it might be a little bit more, because just the 3080 Ti, when I bought it, it retailed for $1,200, but I bought it off of eBay for $1,400. Pretty much bought it from a scalper. I gave into the scalpers. And then the CPU, which is an i9 12900K, that was the second most expensive part. That was about $650. I've got 64 gigs of RAM, and I think that was about $340 for the RAM. The motherboard was about $250. More like $270. And then the storage, I've got 2 M.2 drives in here. I've got a Samsung 980 Pro, which was about $180, I believe, for 1 terabyte. And then I've got a Samsung 970 EVO 1 terabyte. That was about $160. And then I've got 2 SATA SSDs in here, Western Digital 500 gigs each. Those were about I want to say about $60 each. And then my power supply, I've got a Corsair 1000X or whatever that shit is. That was about $180. My water cooler, the MSI 360 something like that. That was about $160 for the water cooler. Let me look at the computer real quick, see if there's anything that I'm missing. The case was a Corsair 5000D Airflow. That was about $180. And then my computer, which I can show you in a second with the pedal cam. Well, I'll just show it to you. This computer was about $3,000. Hold on, I'll show it to you real quick. Okay, so yeah, I got about $3,000 into that computer. My streaming computer in the other room is named Voltron Jr. I got about $2,000 into that PC. It's got a 3070 Ti in it, i7 11700K, 32 gigs of RAM. I was trying to cut corners with that PC, but I ended up spending more than I originally planned, because I decided that I wanted to build a PC strong enough that if this one goes down, then my streaming PC is strong enough to serve as a backup gaming PC. and my son uses it on the weekends when he comes over. So either way, both of these PCs are good enough that it really doesn't matter which PC I play from. The big difference is that this PC right here has the extra horsepower to run OBS and other apps, whereas that PC right there, it's strong enough to run any game that I want, about as good as this computer. The difference is when I go opening up OBS and stuff like that, it puts an extra load on that PC in there, and then some of the games will run a little bit skittish. But bear in mind that I've got the games maxed out on both of these PCs. The big difference is I can max most of the games out on this PC and still have enough room or overhead to open up OBS and Discord and all kinds of other stuff. So all that being said, I've got about $2,000 into that PC over there, a Voltron Jr. It's probably more. I mean, one of these days I'll figure it all out down to the penny. But I would say between my two PCs and this rig that I'm sitting in right now, I've got at least $8,500 into all of this shit when you factor in shipping and taxes. So let's go back and watch that nice little shit what that dude did to me. So all right. We're on the way here, so we're gonna watch this jerk. The first jerk was the Ferrari. There's a spin out right there. I don't know what happened there, but right here, that Ferrari that just went off the road, he's caused a couple of wrecks. Matter of fact, let me get out of the car. So we can see firsthand who was doing what. Yeah, this Ferrari behind me and this Audi behind me, both of them were taking chances. See it right there. He was gonna try to slip up underneath me. Yeah, he tried it. And right there, I let him get away with it because it wasn't worth causing a wreck. Look at that. Well, he backed out of it right there, but he was thinking about it. Oh, that BMW. He tried that dumb shit too. So far, my beautiful car hasn't been damaged. There he goes again. There's Ferrari again trying to take chances. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta back up because I just missed something. I think that Ferrari just caused another wreck. No, he didn't. Look at that. Trying to pass him on the outside. So he was trying to set himself up to take the inside. And yeah, he got away with that one. So here we go, right there. That pissed me off right there, the way he slipped up underneath. Because if I hadn't have been watching for him, we would have had a wreck. I was watching in my rear view mirror and I saw him coming. All right, so let's get to where that jerk wrecked me. right, that was the first jerk right there. Right there, he tried to take the inside lane, basically cut me off. I had nowhere to go. And then this Lamborghini right here behind me, that was the finishing blow right there. He's the one that finished me off. So matter of fact, let's watch it from his angle. Let me back up, because he had been trying it a couple of times. That's it. There you have it. At that point, I felt nothing but rage. I wanted to get back out on the track and try to chase down everybody who caused me to wipe out and try to destroy their race too. So now, the results are up by now at Low Fuel Motorsports. So let's go there. See how much of a hit I took. So let's go here. And so this is what you guys are seeing here. Oh, shit. Gosh, I hate it when I lose my mouse. So we're going to go to Low Fuel Motorsports. And see what the results are and see how much of a hit I took. Oh, I took a hit. I lost 52. I lost 52 ELO. See, I was in split 2 and I finished dead last. Well, I finished 16th. So right there, ELO is 835. I lost 52 points from the ELO. I was at 835 coming into this race. Now I'm down to 783. safety rating, I actually gained 6 points. But I got 11 incident points. And I fell 2 spots. I qualified 14th and finished 16th. And then these lap times right here, all these lap times in red, those laps were invalidated because I either went off the track or received a warning for cutting. So I don't know what happened on the. Oh, I think there was a wreck on the first lap. Yeah, it was. There was a wreck at turn 1 on the first lap, and I ended up having to go off the track to avoid it. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I had 7 incidences. Oh. So that is that. You see the wealth of games that I got. And that's on this computer. That's still got a ton of games on that computer in there too. In fact, I was getting ready to buy Saints Row 2. I saw that for $3 at G2A, so I think I'm gonna buy that. So it is 8:30. I need to cook some chow here. Get ready for work tomorrow. Once I take care of all that, we'll see how I feel in the next hour. And if I'm not tired and I feel up to it, then I'll stream F1 22 on Twitch. So link is in the description. Make sure you follow me on Twitch if you want to catch that stream, because I'm thoroughly enjoying F1 22. I'm really enjoying that game. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Let me see. As far as this week goes, either tomorrow or Thursday, Ham and I will resume our career on F1 22. We started a co-career together. I have Tuesday and Wednesday off because I have to take my son to his driver's training sessions. So somewhere in there, I will find time to get a stream in there. So keep it tuned in, and we will see you on the next one. Until then, you guys know the line. Really appreciate you tuning in. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. We'll see you soon, everybody. Have a good night.